To all the champions, do you dare to stand here? Represent your team. Represent your school. Make all Asia set its signs on you. The next chapter is here. A new legacy awaits. History starts now.
제가 잘하는 것도 잘하는 거지만 열심히 하는 것도 개인적으로 그다음에 한국 문화적으로 많이 더 재밌게 발전할 수 있도록 노력하고 싶어요.
Back everyone to our third game of the Asian University Basketball League, live in this wonderful city called Hangzhou, China, at the Bingjiang Gymnasium. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim and Taylor Chen, for our third game of today between the University of Hong Kong and Tsinghua University. Tsinghua University are one of the firm favorites for this tournament. They've got a lot of size, they've got a lot of power, they've got a lot of range. As for the University of Hong Kong, they've come a little bit short-handed. Two of their players are injured, who have they left back at home because of those respective injuries, and they brought a roster of 9. Taylor, has the script been written even before the game has started?
I mean, you know, we like to say don't speak too soon, but they do have a tall hill to climb on. And, you know, talking about a short roster, they also are pretty young. We've got what looks to be 4 freshman players on the Hong Kong team. And talking about key players now, the reason why we've got those injuries was they actually participated in the WUBS out in Japan. So, you know, back-to-back tournaments, that's going to be tough on anybody's schedule.
Well, Richard Siu and Kyle Xiang, both dentistry students, are both injured and they did not make the trip. So, you know, was it the teeth or was it the knees? I think it was something else, but no pun intended. But both players, unfortunately, injured. And if you look at the Hong Kong team, they have admitted this to me when I met up with them for breakfast earlier today. They just said, look, Ben, we're here to give it our best shot. A lot of us are very, very fully committed to our academic schedule. Not to say that we're not committed to our basketball schedule as well. We love basketball. We love representing our university, the University of Hong Kong. But we're taking on one of the best teams in the region. I mean, Tsinghua University are no strangers to success. They have a fundamental, solid, not just men's basketball program, but women's basketball program as well.
Yeah, absolutely. They made it to their own domestic college playoffs. The Cuba fell short of the finals up against Huaqiao University in the semifinals. So, you know, it'll be great to see Tsinghua's debut in the AUBL, but also, you know, it's a great platform for University of Hong Kong to participate in.
Well, like I said, I mean, them, and even though Shanghai University lost today, they're still one of the very firm favorites for this tournament. and Tsinghua University is very, very much up there. Tsinghua University is a public university in Beijing, over 50,000 students and 17,000 doctoral students. It has 21 schools and 59 departments, and very famous for its PPE, politics, philosophy, and economics, history, medicine, law, and humanities, versus the University of Hong Kong, which is a very, very tough university to get into. If you look at these guys in the team, guys like, you know, Ryan Chuck and Mak Ko Ming, was this, and Kim Ya and Franco Wong. These guys are lawyers, medical engineering, nursing, sports science, biomedical science. You know, very, very intelligent guys, which goes to show you can be a super, super good athlete or student and also be a good athlete.
I mean, it's as if they're trying to make us look bad or something like that. All we do is talk about sports and basketball. So
hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, you know, giving them credit where, you know, they have an incredible platform to be playing. So this is great experience, good exposure for the Hong Kong team. They are probably one of the big pipelines for their professional team out in Hong Kong. They're called the Hong Kong Eastern. Actually, one of the head coaches of the University of Hong Kong is Chang Yik Lun, or James Chan. He's actually a former player of the Hong Kong Eastern. So he is coaching in today's matchup. However, they're switching it up because he is only available for today's game. We're going to have a switch off for Winston Tam in the future coming days.
That's right. James is leaving after the game. He's got prior commitments back at home in Hong Kong. So this is the Tsinghua University team. We've got Chen Zhejian, Si Tai Cheng, Shi Hui, Chong Shengzhe, Ochiluo, Chia Wendu, also known as Chi Kwandu, he wants to be known as, Sho Shi Tong, Lo Chingwen, Yang Kai Wen, Chui Yang, Jai Ye Mo, and also Yu Hao Tian. So that is the Tsinghua University team versus the University of Hong Kong. Ryan Ray Chong, Li Fat Lo, Hoi Ho Chang, Che Zer, Franco Wong, Tiger Tan, what a name, Ryan Chuck, Mak Ko Ming, Kim Yam, and that is their 9-man lineup versus this very powerful team. But you never know, the University of Hong Kong team, they could surprise us all, and they could be an absolute firecracker of a team that comes out just firing, not being afraid of anybody.
Yeah, I mean, after all, they were champions of the AIA Hong Kong Intercollegiate Basketball Competition in this prior season. So again, they are the champions of their own league, respectively. It's just more so being on this huge platform with even more reputable teams. I mean, Tsinghua, like you said, they've been established since 1911, and oftentimes it's almost compared to China's MIT. They often describe it as that. So
yeah, well, they've got a great QS University World Ranking at the University of Hong Kong, and I know the QS rankings are everything in academia. I work in academia as well, so I've got a soft spot for that. Full respect to the University of Hong Kong. And looks like the organizers have brought in a top-notch DJ who is making the house pumping with some really, really up-funk music and really getting everybody in the mood. You don't feel like it's Monday here, Taylor. You feel like it's an absolute basketball glorious day.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of fun with the fans earlier with Shanghai Jiao Tong University up against Yonsei. The crowd was going wild, and I really think that helped give them a little pick-me-up that they needed with their comeback that they had.
Yeah, we are only just a couple of minutes, but actually not a couple of minutes, I got a bit carried away there. We are about 8.5 minutes away from the tip, well, from the tip-off, but we're going to have Frank, our master of ceremonies, courtside announcer very, very shortly. He's going to dim the lights, and he's going to read the players' names out one by one, which is an absolute historical moment as in any basketball game. So history starts now. That is the tagline of the Asian University Basketball League. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, and Taylor Chen, your two friendly commentators for today. Please, everyone, please help us support and grow this league. You know, like our Instagram page, the AUBL Instagram page. You know, follow it, share the content. The content is coming in thick and hard today because the game started today. We've got one more game straight after this, and then we've got 4 games per day right through Sunday. So it's going to be an exciting week, and the plan for this tournament is going to be a blueprint for next season, and they want to make it a seasonal tournament where, you know, you play home and away, but just well, for lack of a better word, the challenge right now is just to make, is to spark the interest, which has been a good interest by a lot of Asian university teams. The challenge, like Taylor mentioned in earlier games, will be the calendar. And, where can we find the right groove and moment to invite good teams, high-quality teams, to play good, high-performance basketball.
It's a tall task to fulfill. I mean, Jay, founder of Real League as well as AUBL, he's got a lot of ambition, and I think anything is possible with an incredible event like this right now.
Well, the lights are dim. We now hand it over to our master of ceremonies, Frank, who's going to read out each player's name from the University of Hong Kong and also Tsinghua University, respectively.
好，我们比赛马上就要开始，现场的朋友们，你们准备好了没有？马上就是我们的入场仪式。为您介绍双方运动员及教练员。Let me introduce the players of both teams. 首先，为您介绍清华大学 First Let's Bring Team DAY1 University Number 0 0号陈子振 Number 1 1号西泰成 Number 8 8号石奎 Number 10 10号丛申哲 Number 12 12号欧奇洛乔文度Number 13 13号许希彤14号 Number 14 刘庆文15号 Number 18 杨凯文20号 Number 20 崔阳 Number 22 22号翟一墨 Number 29 29号周伟浩 Number 31 31号张子涵主教练 The Head Coach 陈磊助理教练 Assistant Coach 王国涵再次欢迎清华大学。接下来为您介绍香港大学。And now let's bring team the University of Hong Kong. Number 0 0号钟小颖 Number 2 2号许浩翔 Number 4 4号朱哲 Number 7 7号黄启航 Number 9 9号谭正浩Number 10 10号翟敬德 Number 22 22号麦高明 Number 34 34号甄子健主教练 The Head Coach 陈义林助理教练 Assistant Coach 谭启聪再次欢迎香港大学请双方运动员相互致意并向观众致意 It's time to shake hands and show love for the fans.
Thanks very much, Frank. Great job on the announcing of the players. So we are about over 3 minutes away, everyone, from the opening tip between Tsinghua University and also the University of Hong Kong. Tsinghua University all the way from Beijing, and the University of Hong Kong obviously from Hong Kong, China. So two very, very different teams. One is a team stacked of talent on ones and twos, which is point guard, shooting guard positions, and very much the Tsinghua University team stacked with all-round talent from 1 to 5. It doesn't, like Taylor said, it can be anybody. Andrew Goodman, Rian Kanesh, and Si Yu Feng are our 3 referees for today. Rian is from Canada, Andrew's from America, and our local referee from Hangzhou, which is fantastic to see. And the referees at the moment, Taylor, done a fantastic job.
Yeah, so far, so good. I mean, again, emphasis on the fact that we don't have an IRS system
Yes.
in place for the entirety of the week. And so far, it's been pretty solid, as Ben. Why don't you name off the starting five?
That's right, and this is the starting five, number 10, 21, and 18. And 10, 21, 18, and 14. That is Lo Ching-wen, Yang Kai-wen, Chu Yang, Chong Shen-jen, and Chen Zi-chen. For the Hong Kong team, no surprise, Ryan Chong. And then after that, you've got Ryan Chuck, the other players as well. They don't have much of a rotation. They've got a starting five, and they've got 4 willing players who are willing to make an impact off the bench to go for it. Happy to say that there's one Malaysian in the team, number 4, Chiza, where I'm from, everyone, and you know he plays for the Selangor team in Malaysia, and he plays for a coach called Iki Lip, who's a very famous national coach in Malaysia. He is the master of the pressing game. Him, Coach Guganas Maran Batumalai, and Coach Tan Yisia, very much senior development coaches, not just senior coaches, but development coaches in Malaysia as well. A lot of the Southeast Asian teams love coming to Hong Kong for tune-up games and warm-up games for preparation for big tournaments. And this is a SEA Games year, so don't be surprised if a lot of Southeast Asian teams come to Hong Kong to absolutely really test their mettle and their pedal with the University of Hong Kong team. Tsinghua University, like Taylor said, has a very reputable reputation, not just in Asian university collegiate basketball, but Asian club basketball, but global basketball. They are forced to be reckoned with, and mark my words, they will be an absolute global powerhouse in the world of basketball one day.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Hong Kong play and get their debut. Both sides, Tsinghua University with their debut in our matchup very shortly. I mean, one thing is for sure, Ben, is that all the Hong Kong players, I'm sure they will definitely get minutes in this game. Again, we're talking about 9 players on the roster. That might be the minimum allowed in any league that I've known or I've called any games with.
Well, getting very friendly with the referee, saying hello and respect. You know, and the referees did say that in the team meeting the other day. They said, look, if you have anything, good, bad, or ugly, come up to us and have a chat. Let's have a discussion. Let's not walk off. Let's not throw tantrums. Let's not be childish. Let's all be professional. We are trying to grow this league. History starts now, right here at the Asian University Basketball League, AUBL. We're about to toss it up between the University of Hong Kong and Tsinghua University. This is Tiger Tan going up against Lo Ching-wen. And Tsinghua wins the bounce. Handoff. Just trying to draw out the University of Hong Kong defenders. Great spin move and kick from the elbow. Shoots. Too strong. Gets his own miss. That is Chu Yang. A good pass and middle cut, but lost the handle. What a pass by Lo Ching-wen.
Yeah, a good attempt by Tao Si Jie, poking the ball out of Tsinghua's possession, but still got it for the men in white.
Bounce pass, turnover. Here come the University of Hong Kong, the men in green. One-on-one situation. Tried to do a Euro step, rejected by Yang Kai-wen. Good transition by Tsinghua. Just holding on to it, posting up. Back to the basket. Releases, bounce, gives up the 3 earlier, out. Oh, 3-second violation, says the referee.
Well, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Hong Kong so far. They're making their rotations, and whenever a Tsinghua player has a ball in possession, they got the double team on point.
So far, so good for the University of Hong Kong. Tsinghua making a few mistakes. It's scoreless after 1 minute of basketball. University of Hong Kong. The University of Hong Kong team, Taylor, really trying to penetrate and get to the rack. But you know what? There's a lot of big resistance by Tsinghua University with their bigs.
Yeah, they really have to work hard to find the little crevices and spacing to drive through to get any points in the basket.
Looking, scanning. Good skip pass. Off the fake. Trying to jab. In the lane. Goes up. No basket. Put back. Yes. Fantastic second chance effort, which led to some production by Chu Yang. And Tsinghua University on the scoreboard. Tries to blow by. Good defense by Tsinghua. Tracking their opponent very, very well. Off the glass and in. Fantastic start. And the basket scored by Ryan Chuck. He just chucks it in. Double team. Swing. Off the fake. Runner. Short. Good pass by the University of Hong Kong. Goes downhill. And these boys are not intimidated. Kim Yam with the basket.
Yeah, they're not here to play. I mean, look, you see the hustle that they're putting at Tsinghua through. So they're not going to make it easy for these big guys in white. As you see the double team here.
Excellent double team. Mismatch and one. That was the biggest mismatch on earth, and they knew it was coming.
Yeah, we see a mouse in the house instant. And that finish from number 18, Yang Kai-won.
At the line, Wang Kai-won. 2 points scored thus far. In and out. Good rebound by Tiger. I told Tiger he's got the best aim in basketball. Make it raw tonight, big man. Make it raw.
I wonder if that's a government name.
Well, he's quite proud of that name, actually.
I mean, it's a great name, as you said, but I'm just curious.
What a three. Ooh. Couldn't get that to go down.
Yeah, he had the look, not the touch there.
Wide open for the three. Bang. Nicely, nicely done. Hao Cho, as they say in Mandarin, which means good shot. And Chen Ze-chen, or Chen Ze-chun, as they say, gets another 2 to go. Gets another big basket to go. 3 to go. Posting up, fade away. Gets the bounce, not quite. Couldn't get the rolling in. Luck favoring Tsinghua currently. Posting up on the spin, attacks the rim. And goes again. They are like a tractor in the lane. University of Hong Kong doing extremely well to match their physicality and combativeness. University of Hong Kong. Gotta give them props for trying. Jab and shoot. Oh! Popo, which means good ball. They told me how to say that in Cantonese. That wasn't Momantai. That was a bit of a mafan shot, as they say, troublesome shot in Cantonese, but it was a good shot. And the referee blows it down. So, Taylor, I think they must have heard you and hear your pep talk on the commentary, because these University of Hong Kong boys are still fighting and punching.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see how scrappy they are. And earlier in the couple of possessions where Tsinghua had the ball, you can see the Hong Kong players really packing the paint and protecting as much as they can of the rim.
15 seconds left on the shot clock. Inbound. In the lane. Goes downhill. Oh, nice easy finger roll by Ze-chen for the simple finish. Now they're pressing, trying to put some pressure on the smaller guards. Oh, nice cross. In the lane. Gives up the shot. Oh, what a pass. Unselfish pass by Ray Chong. And Kim Yam puts that away with ease. Fires. Hits the back iron, but they get the rebound. Tsinghua, they'll go again, but not from the outside. They'll go on the inside and score. Too easy, too strong. Low Ching-won.
Now those last 2 shots that Tsinghua made, they only were able to get them through because really it's a matter of size. Despite the double team, you see those dribble drives. It's like trying to stop a freight train.
University of Hong Kong could not get that three-pointer to go down. Tsinghua. And good effort by Lee Pak Lo, the nursing student who tried to disrupt. And like I said, this team super highly qualified in terms of getting professional qualifications. And they're just changing it up. Doing very well against Tsinghua University. They're only down by 2. Tsinghua University attacks, and they're gonna get that all day long, Taylor. At the rim, Ze-chen
Yeah, it's a good mismatch in that instance there. Couldn't chase him down, and too big, too fast.
University of Hong Kong they can't turn the ball over. As I say that, they do turn the ball over. So they've almost got to be perfect. You know, hit some big shots. You know, try to run the Tsinghua University off the court. That's the thing about you can do with bigs. And look at Tsinghua University, Taylor. They're bringing on the fresh five very, very shortly. That's how confident they are with their rotations. So they didn't want to get injured. Good bullet pass up. And they will go to the line for 2 shots.
It's a valiant attempt made by Hong Kong University students. But again, you have number 14, Liu Qingwen, slipping through. And unfortunately, that's going to be number 9 from Hong Kong's first personal foul, Tiger Tan.
So the first 5, the starting 5, taking a rest. Coach Chen Lei just talking the players through it. Puts that away with ease and comfort. And Qingwen, one of their more solid bigs who can play at the 4-5 position. Not the quickest man in the world, but effective from the charity stripe. Hong Kong down by 2 possessions. And as we say that, Qingwen goes to the bench for a breather. With the package right now, Ho Chang. Ho Chang on the wing, off the fake kick. Needs some separation, good defense, good block by Shi Tong. But Hong Kong regain it. But the referee has already blown that down. And that will be Tsinghua University ball.
Yeah, we take a look, Tsinghua's possession, and one of the Hong Kong players trying to poke the ball out possession, instead making physical contact.
Up top, straightaway tray, off target. Couldn't hit the bullseye target. Good rebound by Chiza. Chiza, Malaysian athlete, studying biomedical engineering, in the lane, out. Great move, runner. Oh, fell short, but he gets his own miss. Tried to go again, but he was met with some resistance. Turnover by Tsinghua University, 1-on-2 situation. He needs help, but goes himself. University of Hong Kong trying to find the space and the open look to take a shot.
I'm liking the speed and the hustle that they're putting in so far, but again, they're not making those baskets, and they're not hard baskets. They're just making, we got some of their guards making teardrop shots, but they're just not finishing. They're not getting that finger roll to get those buckets.
Effort is there, execution not quite. They're still working on that, so we wish them the best against this very talented and big Tsinghua University team. Goes in favor of, now this gentleman right here on screen, his father is Nigerian, his mother is from the People's Republic of China. He can speak, he's born here, fluent Mandarin, his English is good, and he's asked us to call him Chikwandu.
Interesting.
Yeah, a really cool guy.
His Chinese is probably better than mine, to be honest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, he grew up here his whole life. He was born here. He said, I said to him, where are you from? He said, I'm from China, but you know what, my father's Nigerian. So I said, okay. And he's got such a cool name, Chikwandu.
Yeah, totally.
He sounds like a kung fu master. Bullet pass, posting up, strong, and gets the tip and in. Shi Tong, no problem. And right now, Hong Kong have a big, big deficit to climb. They need a bucket, but they can't turn it over. Attacks, yes, and one. He gets the bucket and the bell, and he knows that. Bring out the eye of the tiger, Tiger Tan.
Definitely gives them a pep in their step. Tiger Tan gets the possession of the ball, but we see, and we'll see him at the free throw line. the freshman in the Hong Kong University team, showing great promise so far in his career.
5 points, and he's a man of finance. And I'm sure he wouldn't like that number of that shot not going down, but hey, nobody's perfect. It's all good. Protecting. Almost got the steal, the University of Hong Kong. Blows by, tries to Euro it, but gives it out on the spin. Well, they're toying with them at the moment. Now they're playing video games with the University of Hong Kong. Shi Tong with a strong move to make the top bucket. It's an 8-point ball game. Hong Kong are just hanging in there, Taylor.
Yeah, they're still fighting on. Again, they have the size and they have the speed, but it's more about getting those buckets to connect into that circle.
Wide open for the three. Not quite. And rebound and easy put back by Chi Kwan-du.
You love to say that name, don't you?
I do. It's beautiful for commentary. In commentary, you need like 3 syllables when you say a name. So that's why, you know, these kind of names are fantastic. And he's athletic, he's strong, he's quick, he's good to watch. Timeout call, Taylor. What's your assessment thus far?
Continue to give the ball to Tiger Tan, basically, for the Hong Kong side. Again, though, be careful with those minutes. Make sure to give him some time on the bench. You got 9 players, so you got to make sure that everybody gets a good amount of time of rest. It's not a lot of players on the roster as opposed to Tsinghua. Got a full roster, they're ready to go. They're maybe not playing 100% either, so we'll see as the game continues on.
But it's really smart by Coach Chen Lei. You know, he just wants to rotate his players. This is day one. He doesn't want any injuries. Because, you know, when you're in a tournament, it's really hard to get replacements. It's expensive. You know, do you have the budget to play it in and out? Very few teams have that luxury. You know, this is not like the pros. Watching some of the highlights here, the way they move the ball, motion, slow, but super deadly accurate bullseye.
Yeah, you're not going to see a lot of run and gun, fast break opportunities from Tsinghua.
No, they're going to play it smart. Actually, they have a little bit of a similar style to Shanghai University. You know, it's a slow grind out Detroit Pistons basketball. So they're going to do that. I mean, Shanghai, Jiatong University, and Tsinghua University, by some pundits' measure, they are the 2 favorites for this tournament. But I'd say look out for the teams from the People's Republic of Korea. Off the fake, in the lane, too fancy with that pass. And deflection. Good backdoor cut by Chize, but ran into a little bit of a wall.
Yeah, I really like what I'm seeing again from the Hong Kong team. They're scrappy and they're running these plays. Again, it's just following through, such as that shot couldn't connect there.
To the corner, and a little bit of the trip. Referee blows it down. Hong Kong University trying to stay positive.
And, you know, again, credit where credit is due. Hong Kong University has quite a bit to cover, considering they had just returned from participating in the WUBS out in Japan, which Nippon Sports and Science University as well as the Zhengzhou University participated in. They didn't make it through the qualifying rounds or through what they call the playoffs. So with 9 people, it's going to be a slog this week, but again, we'll see how they fare.
1 out of 2 for Chi Kwan-du, the economics student. Ray Chong going to the bench, checking in right now. Hoi Ho Chang. Look at this full court press by Tsinghua University. Hasn't led to a turnover yet. Hong Kong dish, pump fake, and one. What a strong move. Yes, that's right. Get it to the Tigers so he can roar in the lane.
Yeah, I see that play run earlier in that possession. They didn't make the bucket, but I love their resilience and seeing them try again, and they certainly did it. Again, the solution is give the ball to Tiger Tan here. And he gets the and one.
He is fired up. He is making a statement. Tiger Tan leading the way. And he's got 8 points. 3 of 5, 1 rebound currently. He is definitely University of Hong Kong's best player. Lets it fly for the 3, lands it through the net to rip it. Nicely, nicely done. They've got shooters, they've got blockers, they've got defenders, they've got penetrators, they've got everything. Tsinghua University, Hong Kong University puts it up, they try to bank it in, but the bank ain't open at 5:15 on a Monday night. Kick, sends it for the 3. Yes, another one. Back-to-back threes for Tsinghua University. 27-14, a 13-point lead for Tsinghua University. And University of Hong Kong have not called that timeout. I'm sure they want to. Tiger sends it off the spin. Good rebound by Chi Kwan-du. Getting low, scanning, good screen. Kick. Pump fake. And makes everybody chomp off his up fake. The University of Hong Kong team looking a little frustrated, but I can't blame them.
Yeah, we're seeing a Hong Kong team packing the paint again. Maybe a little bit of a ticky-tacky foul by Ryan Chalk there.
And Tiger Tan, your favorite player, Taylor, going to the bench. He needs some rest. He can't do everything.
Yeah. Again, the strategy is, you know, definitely give the ball to Tiger, but again, they do need to be cautious. Unfortunately, there's only 0.9 seconds left in the quarter.
Well, they'll be down by double digits definitely at the end of this first period, but nothing to be ashamed about as you're taking on probably the #1 team in this competition. That's the end of the first period, everyone. The first quarter score right here is 29-14 in favor of the Tsinghua University. Let's have a look at some of the highlights right here. Tiger Tan and Chen just really getting physical and going at each other. Chuck couldn't hit the shot. Tiger Tan pumped up and ready to go.
Again, just to say that, you know, this is a great platform for players like Tiger Tam to really show up and show out. And, you know, we talked about it before the game. There's a lot of lack of information for a lot of these teams participating in the AUBL. So we take a look at the first quarter stats here. Overall, 29-14, Tsinghua with a comfortable lead. However, you know, no small feat for Hong Kong to be making their shots. As we see field goal percentages, Tsinghua does have it over Hong Kong, and they do control the boards. Again, it's a matter of size, 16-6. So the fact is, it's more than 5 rebounds. I will happily take it, but in terms of assists and steals, pretty comparable. Nothing too extreme on the stats lines.
Well, the reason the field goal percentage by the Tsinghua University team is much higher because of the second chance points in the paint. I mean, look, it's physics. You know, you need size in basketball. Some people say you don't, but you know you do. But you know, take nothing away from the University of Hong Kong team. They are not afraid to play, you know, shoot the ball through Tiger and play the best defense. That's a bit of a mismatch right there.
Yeah, I like again, I love seeing Tiger Tam making those buckets, but I do want to see the other Hong Kong players contribute a little bit more, even though they're not making those buckets, to not shy away and just to continue to penetrate and drive to make those baskets.
Do you realize something, Taylor? The crowd is getting much bigger. It's after hours, you know.
Ah, yes.
So, yep, bring on the fans. Bring on the lovely people of Hangzhou. 29-14 with a package right now. Penetrates, lost the handle. Chiza, nasty handle by Chiza with a kick on the baseline. Out, release, too strong. That was good effort. The horn has sounded, but they still got it. All good. And foot on the line. How unlucky is that by Kim Yam.
I'm sure, though, Tsinghua is probably not too happy, particularly from the head coach Chen Lei, that Tsinghua players have allowed Hong Kong multiple shot opportunities. So they get a little bit of a break when Hong Kong stepped on the line.
Tsinghua off a screen, deflection. Now University of Hong Kong got numbers. 4-on-3 situation, lays it up and in. Nicely done. Hoi Ho Cheng, the little man, shows us size 8. Doesn't matter really. Tsinghua can't convert. University of Hong Kong get it back through a rebound. Absolutely fantastic stuff to watch. Holding foul goes in favor of the University of Hong Kong.
A fantastic turnover and touchdown for the Hong Kong University team as we start up again.
Getting low, trying to protect the package. Middle cut by Chiza. This is thought about the 3. Good pass up. Tried to do a banker there, Kim Yam, but couldn't get the shot off. Feed upstairs. Oh, good D. Very, very good D by the University of Hong Kong. I tell you what, I think they're gonna hire Taylor Chen as their mental toughness coach straight after this one, because whatever you're saying, Taylor, is oozing on the court of these players.
Look, I love an underdog story. I mean, we're trying not to be biased at the same time, but look, 9 players. They're so far, Coach James Chan is doing a great job with making his rotations, and just, I think they have a nothing to lose mentality. I think that's working out for them really well right now.
No, I couldn't agree with you more. They're playing with a lot of heart. They're not afraid of the bigger guys. 3s, shoots, good rebound, and there's nothing you can do about that, because that is just sheer size and power. Lo Ching-wen gets the rebound and the putback. And you could have put 5 guys, Hong Kong guys, on him. They wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah, those are tough. Those are definitely the ones where it's like, okay, don't foul, just give up those buckets and make it up with the speed and agility that you have in this possession.
That's right, stolen, gets it back though. University of Hong Kong in trouble, puts it up, hits the tin. Easy rebound by Zechin. Zechin. Straight away Trey, can he deliver? He does, he rounds it in. Tsinghua University, they've got the supersonic heater on currently. Lo Ching-wen with the 3.
Yeah, you give them open looks and you're gonna be sure that they're gonna try to make those buckets.
Hong Kong tried to respond with a 3 of their own, University of Hong Kong that is, but they couldn't get that to go down. But you don't split the double team, you squash the double team. And another basket by Ching-wen. The moment and the way he's going, he might be a contender for player of the game. And bad pass by the University of Hong Kong. Tried to give it to Franco Wong, who just lost the handle. And Franco Wong now goes back to the bench. A 20-point difference currently in the second period at the Bingjiang Gymnasium in Hangzhou, China. You're watching the 2025 inaugural Asian University Basketball League. Time on the clock, plenty of time on the clock. Oh, strokes it from the outside. They are absolutely hot to trot from 3-ball land, Taylor.
That's their 4th one today so far. Again, shooters are going to shoot. You give them an opportunity, even if it's a contested shot. They're pretty much, you see the well-roundedness of the whole entire team.
Foul, and he will get to the line. Lee Pak-lo. And if I were Coach Chen Lei, I would give Ching-wen a bit of rest time. Bring the others into it.
Yeah. They have the insurance. I mean, we're talking about a 20-point difference right now. So plenty of insurance. It's good to rotate those younger players or the bench warmers onto the court with 6 minutes and 13 seconds.
Couldn't agree with you more. But the University of Hong Kong team, even before this tournament, they came off some heavy losses in their overseas games. Again, not easy being a university athlete. Ching-wen looking for a cutter. Xingwen asking for it. And too easy. That's what you call in Cantonese, mo mantai, which means no problem. And the timeout will be called as the Tsinghua University team are putting on a little bit of a cricket score on the scoreboard. And a timeout, some much needed rest for, and James Chan, I know you're just a temporary coach, but you gotta work some temporary magic on these guys to get them going.
Unfortunately, the problem right now is Hong Kong has no solution in stopping the Tsinghua students from scoring those buckets. And on the other hand, again, connecting those dots and making those shots in too. It's up to Tiger Tan as of right now. As we take a look at the moving highlights from number 8, Shi Kui.
Yeah, Shi Kui with hitting the triple and then the turn and the burn by Shi Tong, who's been outstanding as well. Big threes. What are you going to do? I do agree with Taylor. It's just about denying and delaying, really. And doing your best to deny. Finding out what, the habits of the Tsinghua University team. Maybe you can use that against them. Super stacked with talent, Tsinghua University. Very proud of their basketball heritage. Tiger Tan back on court. Referee getting the players to tuck in their shirts. It's good for safety as well. And they're applying that full court press. Look at that full court press, Taylor. Oh, that has absolutely sent the University of Hong Kong in some mental shatters.
Yeah, Tsinghua really trying to rub salt into the wound by running a full court press, double teaming the Hong Kong player right in the corner, trapped him and was effective.
Tsinghua looking, surveying, shooting from the top again. Didn't go down this time. University of Hong Kong brings it up and brings it up quickly. That's what they've got to do. Once they get the rebound, don't slow it down. Bring it up court. Oh, turnover. But can they get it back? No. Wide open for the three. But they get the rebound and relocate. Will they go for a reload? Bullet pass goes on the inside. Up. Put back. Yes. Hong Kong are trying. And another bucket scored by Lo Ching-wen.
Yeah, he's getting close to scoring double-digit numbers. So again, the threat is for Liu Ching-wen from Tsinghua, as you said, Ben, possibly a player of the game if the men in white take the win, their first win in the AUBL tournament.
Shoots for three, not on target. It's no good. They need buckets. 2-on-1. Oh, good disruption. Well done. That's the disruption they're talking about. 2-on-2 situation, but they lost the handle. Tsinghua University feeds to the corner. Bang! But I think that's going to be counted as a long two. So the referee was sticking his hand up because there was a foot on the line. Poke. Or lob down! Boom time! Goes upstairs and throws it down with a major slam.
Yeah, first time we're seeing a lob and jam or alley-oop in this instance. Now with the biggest deficit that we've seen so far.
Mr. Producer, put that on AUBL social media and just put the sentence, boom time. Time out, 4:07. Look at that. Lob it, dunk it. Thank you very much. Amkoi, which means thank you in Cantonese.
Yeah, the three Hong Kong players couldn't stop that freight train.
I like that, Taylor, freight train. I'm going to borrow that one. Jab, jab, drive, kick, sends it. Yes! 3 points is good. Hopo, good ball, good shot. University of Hong Kong.
It's a great job with running the bait and switch and getting the kick out for Hong Kong.
Oh, Harvey arcing three as he just looks on and says, yeah, no problem. It's good.
Carry on.
Carry on. Keep going. More, please. More. Up. Oh, got stuck at the rim there. Wing, step back, good pass, gives up the three, and they're just going and going like an Energizer bunny. Tsinghua University, there's nothing stopping them. The big fella right there.
And you're seeing when Hong Kong players are scrambling, Tsinghua is taking advantage, using their experience on the court, getting those easy buckets for them.
And someone need a water break. 20-52, 30 points, 32 points down with 2:51 to go. Inbound. Oh, look at that mismatch right there, Taylor. That's massive. Pulls it, makes it. Good job, good shot. Hao Cho. Nicely done by Ryan Chuck. He's also in the Hong Kong basketball team. Swing. Lets it fly. Not quite this time. Good rebound by Chize.
Much better movement of rotations for Hong Kong there. So good defense on the men in green.
Goes for the three, lets it fly. Attacks, yes, not afraid. That's courage personified. Ray Chong, the sports science student.
I think now their new strategy for Hong Kong is make those contested shots. Like the odder, the weirder the form is, the more likely you'll get those shots in.
Well, I think that the coach of the University of Hong Kong team, of University of Hong Kong, James Chan, is just saying to this, look, they don't expect you to attack the rim, so attack.
Yeah, just do it.
And see what happens.
Have no fear.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Look, the good thing is we are seeing plenty of instances where the Hong Kong players are dribble driving. But again, I think it's just, you know, at the end of the day, they're a very young team. They lack the experience, as you see, where it's really a technical thing where they can't get those buckets in just out of technicality or not being able to follow through with the finger rolls and those shots.
Franco Wong now on court for the University of Hong Kong team. Bring on the barrister. He's a law student.
I just feel so underachieved every time you mention their majors.
Yeah, well, they are top, high quality international university. But really nice guys. I mean, I spoke to them over the days. They're just super friendly. Really, really warm guys. Corner pocket three, off target. University of Hong Kong got to move quicker in transition. Got to hit Tsinghua University with something they don't know with a reverse. Ooh, that could have been an Instagram moment. Not quite. Behind the back. Up top. Hesitation. Handoff wasn't the best. Screen. Rolls to the rim, but shoots with a fadeaway. Almost went down. And looks like Tsinghua University are not getting it all their way today. To the line he goes.
One of the rare instances where Hong Kong was able to outnumber and apply a pressure on the Tsinghua guard.
First free throw is good by Jai Yi Mo. 1:20 to go before half time. Pressing again, Tsinghua University. They break the press. Good job. Euro step. Ooh, almost went down.
Again, I'm enjoying the hustle, watching Hong Kong players hustle towards the basket.
They got the numbers. Go for the pass. Go for the layup. Finger roll. Yes. Good job, University of Hong Kong.
We like to see that from number 2.
Hoi Ho Cheng. Trying to get through. Puts him on his back. Good pass. On the spin. Oh, nice pass. Double team. Kick. Oh, goes the other way, Taylor.
Yeah, you see Tsinghua trying to make a highlight reel. In that instance, you got behind the back pass and up and under, but couldn't quite pull that through. But again, it's okay. They got plenty of insurance left and only 33 seconds left in the clock.
Not a lot of time. University of Hong Kong with the package. Where are they going to deliver this one? Or can they try to deliver? Okay, illegal screen. Illegal screen set by Franco Wong. And the law student has done something illegal.
He'll contest it later on.
That's right, the Court of Arbitration style.
Yeah. Not the IRS, you know, can't make that challenge, but he'll contest it after the game.
That's right. We're having a lot of fun and fun with this one, everyone. Timeout call. History starts now. And a big thank you to all our sponsors, Under Armour and Co, for backing this wonderful tournament. This tournament, I mean, Taylor and I just chuffed that this tournament is on, bringing together top quality collegiate athletes, collegiate coaches, world-class referees. And some highlights here, Taylor.
Again, looking at their ability, all the Tsinghua players having that versatility, as we see that beautiful alley-oop, first one that we're seeing so far in the tournament.
The first dunk of the tournament.
Yeah, that's right. And again, they're not the fastest set of players in the 12 teams. Again, when we see the pipeline teams that go into the CBA, they're not going to be the fastest, but they're going to play bully ball, lots of ISO. And in this instance, we're seeing the likes of Shi Taichung scoring 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 dunk.
That's some good numbers, and it's only early days in this game. Halftime approaching. The shot clock is off. Tsinghua goes for the 2, air ball, tries to keep it alive, and it is not. So University of Hong Kong will have 11 seconds to try to get a shot off. Can they? Will they? Let's find out. And they send on Ryan Chuck. He handles the package well, especially under pressure. Chuck. Lost it, shoots it. Ooh.
Chucks it.
Chucks it big time. Chuck Norris style. So that is the end of this first period. A commanding lead by Tsinghua University, 54-26 over the University of Hong Kong. And as we can see here, Taylor, the coach, Chen Lei, not super happy, but once again, everybody, halftime score. Tsinghua University 54, University of Hong Kong 26.
Yeah, the Hong Kong team managed to score double digits in both quarters, so I think that has something to celebrate. As we mentioned before, both teams not quite excelling in three-point shooting, particularly from University of Hong Kong, so they're going to try to squeeze through, make space to get those dribble penetrations. And you see again Tsinghua dominating in the boards, 29-13, and they have better ball movement, 11-6, as opposed to Hong Kong single-digit assists. Steals, though, Hong Kong has it over Tsinghua University. Again, we're seeing that hustle and that tenacity that Hong Kong has.
But 10 steals altogether, I mean 6-4, so that's pretty impressive, quite split in that department. So well done to both teams.
感谢官方指定行业合作伙伴领先体育，全球领先的体育场馆、设备、制造商。感谢官方指定行业合作伙伴，全国性综合康复医疗集团复原医疗，连接更美好的未来，从复原开始。感谢官方指定行业合作伙伴金鼎体育，体育文化设施系统集成专家。感谢官方指定行业合作伙伴极客汽车、豪华旗舰 MPV、极客联名者、宜商、宜家。感谢官方票务合作伙伴大麦。感谢赛事公益合作赛和秀公益基金会及姚基金。感谢官方人体合作伙伴优步体育、冰视频、人数体育、直播吧、微风体育、小红书、得物。感谢以上合作伙伴对本次比赛的鼎力支持。Thanks for our sponsors, with support of AUBL 2025.
Welcome back, everyone, to the third game of the Asian University Basketball League, live right here in the Bingjiang Gymnasium in Hangzhou. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, and Taylor Chen. If you're just joining us for the very first time today, it is an absolute, well, not firecracker, but absolute basketball lesson, and we're finding the correct words to be diplomatic as the Tsinghua University, one of the favorites for this tournament, is having a big lead over the University of Hong Kong. But the intangibles, Taylor, what the University of Hong Kong is showing us, true grit and resilience, is not just about winning and all about high performance. It's about competing, and they are competing ever so well, even though they are very short-handed on their roster.
Yeah, absolutely. We talk about having only 9 people on the active roster with injuries or the unavailability of certain players. Whoa, tongue twister there.
It's a tongue twister, isn't it? Because, you know, it's so surprising that a team can come to a big tournament like this short-handed, but, you know, commitments are commitments.
Yeah, and, you know, talking about the Hong Kong team, you know, we could talk about the stats, and we kind of covered it a little bit briefly earlier, but again, the non-stats is what I want to talk about with the Hong Kong team. It just goes to show that there is promise with this very young team. We got 5 freshmen. It's a lot to go up against Tsinghua University. I mean, I talk about the versatility of Tsinghua. You got 10 players who made points in this game, as opposed to Hong Kong. You got Tiger Tam. He's been a key player for Hong Kong, but he was held down, scored 0 points in the second quarter. But I like what I saw overall, the good hustle, and them not being afraid to make those, but try to make those buckets.
Well, Tiger Tan with 8 points and 1 rebound, and the leading scorer in this game is Mr. Chong Wen with 13 points and 3 rebounds. And you know what? They just look warmed up. You know, I mean, more to come. Because don't forget, the coach of the Tsinghua University team, he's just rotating his players, you know, which is not an arrogant thing. It's a smart thing to do. What do you think?
No, absolutely. You know, we talk about how a week-long tournament, it's a slog for anybody. It's a slog for you and me. It's a slog for the players, coaches, even our overseas referees. So it's very smart, as you said. So credit goes to the very experienced Chen Lei to rotate all of these players when you can. You know, especially with so much insurance, you know, talking about the score, 54-26. That's quite a big lead for anybody, any team.
Massive lead. But you know what, Taylor, great job on, you know, breaking it down. One thing I love about working with you, you really tell us what we can't see. And, you know, to see the grit and the perseverance of these guys, you know, attacking the rim when you're not only 5'11", you know, 5'10", 5'11", taking on guys who are like 6'3", 6'7", it's huge,
yeah.
Literally.
It's, you know what, it's a matter of perspective for these players. You got to change that mindset where it's like, yeah, I'm really small, but let me see if I can find the little gaps in between to slither in to make those dribble penetration drive-in. So maybe we'll see them following through with those shots in the second half.
Your prediction in terms of how many points that University of Hong Kong can score in this third period, Taylor?
I can't say that.
Come on.
I can't say that.
You're the analyst. I'm putting you on the spot. Come on.
That's a lot of pressure. You know what?
You can ask me in the next game when I'm analyst.
I would say, I'm going to say 15 points.
Okay,
for
cool.
Hong Kong.
All right, and if you don't get that, I'm not going to hold you to it. I already owe you a bucket of like one big packet of fried rice.
We'll be tied with fried rice then. we'll be tied, so we'll be even if I was wrong.
Just if you missed the joke, everyone, Taylor and I have this friendly bet that we select the player of the game. Whoever loses the bet will buy fried rice tonight for dinner. And that is, well, I think that guy's going to have some fried rice tonight, and that is the international star, but he is from the People's Republic of China. They call him Chi Kwan-du, number 12, and that's his second basket of the game. Kicks, open for the three. Couldn't quite put that away, but they get the rebound. Good stuff, University of Hong Kong. Or should have kicked it. Good defense, though, for the interior defense from Tsinghua University.
Now, Hong Kong, number 9, Tiger Tan. He didn't get much help, but again, good effort from them after getting double teamed there.
Straight away, no tray. Getting out rebounded, and that's not an attitude thing, that's an ability thing. Here comes Chi Kwan-du, the pass, the give and go. Takes it from the baseline, air ball. University of Hong Kong, the boys in green, army green, driving up the floor, pushing the pace, pushing the ball up the court as best as they can. Swing in the lane. Running into a bit of a wall here. Tsinghua University wall. Got to watch the shot clock. Got to be careful. Tried to do a crossover in the lane. Scoops it. Couldn't hoop it. Tsinghua University transition. Got the numbers. They come kicking out. Handling the ball extremely well on the spin. Corner. Three. Good! That's the way to do it. Three is good by the numero uno, Chen Zichen.
I love watching that sequence of plays where you have switch defense from Tsinghua and then that bucket from the corner by number 1 from Tsinghua.
Yeah, that's Zichen. He's a good player, that one. You know, I would happily select him on my team if I was a coach. You know, he's got size, he's got power, pretty athletic. Whereas Ching Wen, no disrespect, is very powerful, but not super paceful. And there is Chiza coming on court. Can he make a little bit of a difference in terms of an impact? Just for a couple of minutes while Coach James Chan rotates this University of Hong Kong team to the best of his abilities. Turnover, needs some help, Tiger. Nope, sorry, that's, yep, that was Tiger. Zichen, sorry, Chiza. Tiger posting up, roaring to the rim, fade away, 1 foot off 1 foot, couldn't quite get that to go.
Took a page off of Tsinghua with the bully ball again, just unable to finish, just lack of physicality for him.
Oh, puts it up high. Off the glass and in. Good move by Ryan Chuck. Your favorite saying, he just chucks it in there, Taylor. Tsinghua just trying to stretch the floor a little bit. Oh, look at that double team. It's like two Minnie Mouses on a big tiger. Up and in. Too strong. That's what you call too strong. There's nothing you can do about that. Zichen with an easy basket.
It was a good hustle by the Hong Kong players, but Tsinghua, after receiving the double team, we got Tsinghua getting the assist and a quick find for the player under the basket.
High arcing three. Couldn't stroke it from the outside. Transition, here they come. Corner, gives up the three and kicks it to the other wing. Oh, and it gives the University of Hong Kong the 3-point sting. Shi Kui.
Yeah, that's number 8, Shi Kui's third shot from the perimeter. He leads in both teams from outside shooting. Haven't seen much of that from the Hong Kong team.
University of Hong Kong team just trying to keep the scoreboard as respectable as they can. Almost, good try. Very good try, but the referee blows it down for a foul. Okay, so bit of a hand check. Very clear with that call as Franco Wong, Judge Franco Wong, comes on court to try to get things going. Tiger Tan having a pep talk from his coach, James Chan. Inbound, the quick shot, yes. Good job by Franco.
Finally, Hong Kong University getting 4 points in this quarter. We're already halfway into the quarter 3.
Nice three scored by Chi Kwan-du, on point for the triple. Well, they scored 4, 11 to go, Taylor.
That's a ways away, but 5.5 minutes, who knows?
Hey.
Crazier things have happened, right?
A lot of time. Shakes his opponent and shoots for the midi. Couldn't get that to go. And can you notice, Taylor, the transition speed of the Tsinghua University team has just dropped down a notch. Because, again, don't want to super exert themselves.
Yeah, they want to reserve the energy, again, giving every player from the Tsinghua rotation an opportunity to score and to have a handle on the ball.
To the bench he goes, Hoi Ho Chang. The music is pumping in this stadium. In the lane. Ooh, gets fouled and crashes into the referee. Yeah. Referee makes the call. Foul, 2 shots.
Here we see Shi Kui driving in, trying to get the finger roll scoop. Slides, as you said, right into the referees.
Pounds this. Shi Kui is a rocket of a player today, Shi Kui. Not the biggest guy in the world, but very strong and athletic. Already 10 points, 50% in terms of field goal shooting percentage. He's obtained 3 steals in this game. A 38-point lead for Tsinghua University. Don't forget, they are one of the favorites, but it's early days yet. It's only day 1, day 2. They're applying the full court press as well. Rise and shoot, no good. Chi Kwan-du thought about the 3. Oh, dribbling between the legs on the spin. Attacks and collects the foul. 2 shots. A lot of fouls in this quarter.
Yeah.
Tay?
I think oftentimes the solution when you're outmatched, outsized, outpaced by certain players, it's just easier to make hard contact on the ball. Better of a chance for them to miss the free throws than making guaranteed buckets.
Tiger and Mr. Wong going to the bench. It's just 4 back to the bench, 5 on. 4 back to the bench, 5 on. They do that every couple of minutes to keep it fresh as they can. Zichen, he's had a fantastic game, as we've alluded to earlier. It's either, in my opinion anyway, it's either him or Lo Jingwen for player of the game. at this stage anyway. And checking on court now is DAY1 for Shekui. Number 8 goes to the bench, Shekui goes to the bench, and DAY1, number 22, on court. University of Hong Kong. Haven't scored many points in this quarter.
It's been
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say it's been quite a few minutes since Hong Kong has made a bucket. Again, they, in the second half, only 26 points.
Well, they heard you. They heard you and they scored.
Okay, it's something that I'm saying or something in the air that they're hearing me. Like, am I telepathic or something like that?
You got mental telepathy with
I
the
must
University of
be.
Hong Kong team. Oh, what a move by Chi Kwan-du. Ochilo Chawendu, his full name, gets the bucket and the bang and the extra coming up very, very shortly.
Great finish there from the left-hand side even.
That was a strong move. I would put that on Instagram as well. Social media producer, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, all of the above. 9 points for Chi Kwan-du.
And when he makes those buckets, he doesn't miss. He's 4 for 5 in terms of the field.
His numbers are solid.
Yeah.
Converts the three-point play, and this lead opening up astronomically for the Tsinghua University team.
And Chawendu is actually a really interesting, he's got a really interesting background because we don't oftentimes see mixed race kids on these college teams out in mainland China.
No, 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 that's 100% correct. Baseline attacks, got a hand on it, gets the put-back attempt, no, but that was good D. That was good interior defense effort by the University of Hong Kong. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, caught him off foot, so the double team was effective on number 12. That was Chawendu. He gets some much-deserved break back on the bench.
I don't think he's happy with that break.
Probably not.
Yeah, I think he wants more minutes, as much minutes as he can in this kind of game, because don't forget they lead by 40. Exactly. So 3.5 minutes to go before the end of the third period. This will be the first game that it's not close. We've been very lucky that the first 2 games were very, very close. Don't forget to see all the highlights and scores on social media. Nice one. The deuce is good by the University of Hong Kong. Phenomenal basket by Ryan Chuck, and he didn't chuck it in, he shot it in.
Yeah, it was nothing but net there too. Still Hong Kong 0 for 6 from the perimeter.
I love that referee. The way he animates that offensive foul call. Yeah.
I love the extra oomph. The dramatics is great.
I think it's this nightclub atmosphere that's getting him in the mood.
Yeah, I don't know if viewers can hear it, but oh my gosh, the electronic music that we were hearing during halftime was great. It was good to pump us up, and now I'm nicely caffeinated, so I feel good.
Well, reliving those dancing disco days. Those of you
I think you might be showing your age when you said disco.
Well, hey, parents are watching this. Thank you very much. And the parents of the athletes.
Valid, valid.
University of Hong Kong. Screen set by Tiger. Tiger needs to roll to the rim, but he doesn't. He stays a bit stagnant. Rejection. Check that, Ryan Chuck. And a big, big block by Chu Young. Access denied. 2:44 to go. Out. Screen again. University of Hong Kong, shot clock violation. Basket doesn't count. Shot clock violation.
There's that lack of experience that we're seeing, not paying attention to that shot clock. They only had 5 seconds on that onset clock.
Bit naive, but that's okay. That's how you grow. And the timeout is called by Tsinghua University.
In this quarter alone, see, Tsinghua has made quite a bit of damage.
Oh, damage is an understatement.
My math is not quite serving me right, but definitely double digits in this quarter for Tsinghua, as opposed to Hong Kong. Again, less than 10 points for them.
And Hong Kong coach staying positive, Taylor.
Yeah, and again, we'll see the change of coaching style as we have more games go on. Again, Winston Tam will be taking over the Hong Kong team, and he's got quite a big experience: NBA, G League, East Asia Super League. So we'll see how that overseas experience translates into this team in the oncoming days.
That's a good point, actually. And they've been just hitting it from all over the court. And Chik Wandu still on the bench, itching to play for his university, Tsinghua University. Inbound press. Now they are doing the full court press, the University of Hong Kong. Good stuff. See what they can do in terms of defense. Shenji from the elbow, hits the back iron. Good rebound by Tiger Tan.
One of the rare instances where those uncontested shots doesn't fall for Tsinghua University.
Rise and shoot. Oh, bang! Yes! Roars it from the outside. Tiger Tan. 2 minutes to go. Tsinghua University take it to the rack. They didn't get the and none. They will get the two very, very shortly. 2 attempts at the free throw, that is.
Well, I'm liking what I saw. Despite that foul called made on Tiger Tam, the Hong Kong was effective in the ATO, getting that 3. We haven't seen one of those in quite some time.
True that. 4 points for this young man right here. 4 points and 4 rebounds. This is Jai Ye Mo. Looks like Coach Chen Lei just giving his stars a bit more breathing space with the scoreboard like this. Whew. I think he can take the foot off the gas. Just use his role players late in the third, and then maybe bring on some freshness with a couple of 5s in the fourth quarter.
Sure, bring in some new energy for the team. Give, again, some respite.
Back iron, rebound by Tiger. Tiger goes himself. Oh, offensive foul, and that's a good call by the referee. Too much by Tiger.
It's the right idea, but went a little bit too gung-ho on the approach there.
Ah, yes, very, very aggressive. 100 seconds to go before the end of the third period. Tiger Tan gets some rest time. And it's really good to see that James Chan, whenever he rotates, he coaches them. He said, look, do this, do that. You know, that's fantastic. That's what young players need, that guidance.
I mean, look, this is a huge platform and an amazing competition, but, you know, probably a learning experience for a lot of these players, in particular the younger ones, the freshmen and the sophomores of each respective teams.
Put back is good on the third attempt by the very long and gangly Yimo.
Again, emphasis on Tsinghua controlling the boards. They got 14 offensive rebounds, 9 for the University of Hong Kong.
That was a good open look for Ryan Chuck, but he couldn't hit it. Bounce pass, flies to the rim, yes! Kai Wen with a flying 2. And at this stage, they wouldn't be shy of 100, even though they need another 22 to get to the century mark. Bounce pass, lost the handle, picks it up again. Oh.
Oh, Butterfingers there.
Jelly, jelly. Over the top, rise up, put back, and couldn't go, but the referee said foul. So he will go to the line.
Couldn't relive the alley-oop moment that we saw earlier in today's match.
That's right.
As we take a look, the alley-oop attempt a little bit too short. Not quite the positioning as they had wanted from 33, Zhang Zihan.
Zhang Zihan with 2 points. First 1 basket today, 3 rebounds. Gets his 3rd point of the game, 32 seconds to go. Brings it up the court. Ray Chong. Ryan. Step back, 3. Yes! Nothing but net. Absolutely fantastic.
Now we see Hong Kong outsmarting Zhao Yimo, going a little bit too far ahead, getting that sidestep shot in with less than 10 seconds left.
Corner, 3, no good. Good rebound by University of Hong Kong. And unfortunately for them, that is the end of the 3rd period. So 3rd quarter score currently at the Bingjiang Gymnasium in Hangzhou, China. It is the Tsinghua University team from Beijing leading very, very large over the University of Hong Kong, 79-40. Looking at some of the highlights here, despite the scoreboard, Taylor, the basketball was highly entertaining.
Absolutely, and you know, again, and just to do a little bit of math, Ben, I was 1 point off. So I said 15 points, Hong Kong scored 14. So you know what, look, a win is a win. I think it's pretty close for me, for my standards. Again, Hong Kong hustling as much as they could. They got a couple of threes in this quarter alone. Now again, Hong Kong having not much of a solution for Tsinghua, so they got to have a lot of, they're being a lot more physical. You see the free throw opportunities, Tsinghua 14 for 18 though. They're very consistent at the charity stripe. Rebounds again, Tsinghua dominating all 3 quarters, 43-23, including those offensive boards. Assists, well, there you have it, 18-9. Tsinghua really having a good handle of ball movement, spacing, and making those rotations even on defense.
Bit of discussion at the moment. Thank God for I didn't put a wager on your statistics just now. For those of you who just joined earlier, I said to Taylor, how many points would University of Hong Kong score in the 3rd quarter? She said 15, but they scored 14. So thank God I didn't put a bit of a wager on that. But I'll buy you an extra chicken wing for your fried rice tonight.
I'll take it. I need the protein.
Yeah, chicken wing sting.
We see a couple of moving highlights here between Hong Kong and Tsinghua University. Again, Hong Kong can only do so much with their size and lack of experience. 5 freshmen with a 9-man roster. They're doing pretty well. Again, this is a great learning experience for all 9 players. As we have Tsinghua again with head coach Chen Lei giving all the players rotations on the court. Shi Taichung scored double digits. We got multiple players in the double digits for Tsinghua University.
Good on them, playing well. They're playing with the favorites tag, so they got a target on their back a little bit. So we'll see what happens during the week. This is day 1 of competition of the AUBL. And that shot is good by the University of Hong Kong. The AUBL inaugural season will be running all week long until Sunday. 12 teams, 3 groups. Mr. Front Iron and couldn't get that to go down. 79-42. James Chan, who's departing tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
You know, so 1 in, 1 out. And then after that, Winston Tam will take over as coach. He's a busy man.
And the good thing is for Hong Kong, they do actually get a day off tomorrow. Again, don't forget, 3 teams in each group, so every team will have an off day, and it's a good thing Hong Kong has the off day. They're going to need it.
That's a good shot to beat the horn by Tsinghua University. Can they get to 100 before the end of this 4th quarter? You would say so, based on the way they're scoring in this game.
Yeah, we have 4 players from Tsinghua University who have double-digit points under their stats belt.
Tsinghua University just playing that slow grinding game. Middle cut and a foul as well. There's been quite a fair few fouls in this one. It looks like the referees have been very, very busy compared to the previous 2 games, Taylor.
Yeah, they have pretty sharp eyes. They're keeping an eye out definitely on University of Hong Kong. As I mentioned before, push comes to shove, either you got those ticky-tacky fouls like we just saw from number 4. It's going to be Hong Kong player Zhe Qi. You either had those ticky-tacky fouls, or that's a lot of times inexperienced players, they don't know how to guard players going in for the dribble drive. So you got nothing else to do but to be extra physical, making contact.
At the free throw line, 2 out of 2. Choi Young not scoring very many points in this game, but that's not a reflection of him. That's the reflection of his minutes that's been given to him. Bounce pass. Another bounce pass, but it leads to a turnover. Here comes Tsinghua, slow in transition, but they're slow for a reason. They're taking their time. Nice poke. Ooh. And foul by Chu Young to deny Ray Chong from picking it up. Tsinghua with the package. Out. Goes on the inside, misses the target. Good rebound by Chong. Chong brings it up, pushing at the pace. Chong! That was almost a coast-to-coast moment for Chong. How many players can say that?
Yeah, no, not many. We see Ray Chung from the Hong Kong side, solid defense and bringing the ball back coast to coast for the Hong Kong team. Again, having a hard time finishing and getting those buckets, though.
4 points scored for the Tsinghua University team in this quarter. And for 2 points scored, well, 3 points now scored by University of Hong Kong. Could be 4 if he hits this. No, stays at 3, but he keeps it alive. Well done, Ray. Out. Pulls it for the 3, high arcing. Hits the back iron, rebound by Tiger. This is good hustle by University of Hong Kong. Midi, no good still. Can't hit their shot, but they were getting decent looks. Tsinghua will want to punish and say, this is how it's done. With 7:37 to go. Thought about a touch pass. Goes inside and lays it up and in.
Yeah, Tsinghua number 20, Cui Yang, was outnumbered 3-1, but despite that, he went through pretty easy there.
It's like the Incredible Hulk. You can't stop it.
Nope.
Out, swing, drive, takes it. Yes. They can hit them with layups as well. Fantastic stuff by Ryan Chuck. Referee blows it down. $85-45, 40-point lead for Tsinghua University. 7 minutes and 3 seconds to go. And Franco Wong back on court, and Kim Yam to the bench for some water juice. Takes the 3 from the wing. Easy rebound for Tsinghua. Almost a steal. Inside, pump fake. Everybody, the 2 players who are double teaming, chomps at the up fake. Tiger and Franco. Ooh.
Little too ahead of themselves there for the double team up against 18 Yang Kai-wen.
Tiger back to the bench. Kai-wen. Safe and solid, breaks that shot. 4 points tonight, or today. Don't forget, everyone, we've got another game straight after this, the final game today.
And before that, we actually will have the opening ceremony at 7 p.m. local time. So don't switch that dial. Don't change the channel. We'll have all 12 teams presenting themselves 7 o'clock on the dot later today.
Wow, that's not far away.
Yeah,
actually.
it's not.
It's about another 40 minutes away. 6:30. Skip pass, corner, mismatch. Jabbing. Good control. Out. Not the best pass. Up top. Gotta watch the clock. And nicely done with almost 2.4 seconds before the shot clock expired.
I like how the Hong Kong team ran that switch defense, but I think they were running out a little out of gas towards the end of that possession. Tsinghua clearly getting the bucket.
Who's going to take the shot? Swing, drive. Lost the handle. Oh, yes. They're going to just say thank you so much with the steal and the score.
It's another turnover touchdown made by Tsinghua.
Shen Jie scored the earlier basket. Who's going to score this one? Oh, unselfish. He couldn't put that away. Tries to get it back. And that is Chui Yang. 5.5 to go before the end of this game.
You know what? Hong Kong University, they're still chipping away at the score. Again, probably we'll see double-digit points from the men in green. I'm not going to predict how many points, but, you know, 5 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock. They still could make something happen.
Ryan Chuck with the runner to make the scoreboard as respectable as they can. 12 points, 6 for 19. Well, that was a high arcing one. Can he get the bounce? Not quite. University of Hong Kong, here they come. Lost the package. Oh, outnumbered, but they pick it up. Oh, chasing that loose ball.
I'm surprised we didn't get a kickball violation because I saw contact made by multiple legs in that instance.
Well, for me, Taylor, just wait for the referee to make the call. What they see, we call. You know, sometimes you can get stuck into that game that you saw this, you saw that.
It's all a matter of perspective, I suppose, huh?
200%.
Hong Kong University with 4 turnovers in this quarter alone, 1 from Tsinghua.
Backdoor cut, that's good. We haven't seen too many backdoor cuts that led to baskets in this game today. We saw it in the other 2 previously. Puts it up, rebound.
There's that bully ball, ISO ball that Tsinghua likes to play that we oftentimes see in Chinese collegiate ball.
Runner off target. Intent was good, but couldn't find that point. Ryan Chuck. Looks like Coach Chen Lei still. Nope. Oh, as I say that, yeah, timeout call. Thinks he wants to freshen things up.
Timeout called by the University of Hong Kong, James Chan.
And it's 11-7 at the moment in terms of the 4th quarter score. 11 points scored by Tsinghua University, 7 scored by the University of Hong Kong. And this crowd is really getting quite full, actually, getting there.
Now we're getting the music blasting.
Yeah, well, the opening ceremony is in about half an hour, everyone. So please join us for that. And then we have the final game a little bit later with Konkuk University from Korea and one of the teams from the People's Republic of China.
Yeah, that's going to be Konkuk versus Zhejiang University at 7:30. That's going to be Group A. So today's series is going to be reverse order D, C, B, then finally Group A for the AUBL group play. That's going to be from Monday to Wednesday, the 20th. Then we'll have quarterfinals at August 22nd. As we take a look at the stats from Ryan Chalk today, scored double digits, but only could do so much alone. Alongside him is Tiger Tam, getting double-digit points.
That's a huge win if they can. Puts it up high, air ball. And Tsinghua University in a rush. They want to get to 100. Couldn't lay it up and in. Solid defense by the University of Hong Kong. Kick. Corner 3, rise and shoot. Ooh, in and out, unlucky. And easy rebound by Chikwandu as he comes down with it earlier as he brings it up the court. Chikwandu, wing. Double team. Chi Kwon-do with a touch pass. Wide open for the three. Bang! Oucho! Nicely done. Cho-young. That's how you move it. That's how you finish it.
Great shot, great assist by Chow Won-do. He can shoot, he can pass, move the ball around. Unfortunately, we have a Hong Kong player on the floor right now.
It's already, they've already got a lot of players down in terms of numbers. What a touch pass. Straight to Cho-young. Say loads it up for the shot. Kaboom. Puts that away for the three-point effort. And that's their 14th point of the game in this quarter.
Let's see if the player, not really sure which Hong Kong player is on the floor right now, but he is.
He's hobbling, he can't even walk.
That's not a good sign. That looks to be, is that Ryan Chalk?
No, that's
number
Ray Chong.
0.
Ray
yeah,
Chong.
Ray Chong.
So Ray Chong, oh, we wish him a speedy recovery. I hope he's okay. It looks like a calf strain. Ouch. Full credit. 14 points in the third, 7 in the fourth for the University of Hong Kong. They are fighting gallantly, and they are just now got 8 fit players. Corner, goes for the three, yes! Bottom of the net. Good job, Hoi Ho Chang. 10 points for Hoi Ho Chang. Corner. Get that to go. Rebound by University of Hong Kong. Can they go on a 5-0 run? Beats them off the dribble, and the 5-0 run is on.
Yeah, they got it. They finally seeing a run from University of Hong Kong after what looks to be a calf strain, or hopefully just a series of bad cramps from Ray.
Good D. Great movement. Open again. But air ball, rescues it, takes it. Oh, beats the horn. What a shot by Tsinghua University.
Yeah, a beautiful Hail Mary shot made by Zhang Zihan.
Zhang Zihan can't put that away. That's what you call fatigue and rushness. Over 2 minutes to go. This will be the biggest score, victory score in the tournament thus far. Tried to keep it alive, but he went out of bounds. That's Cho-young.
You can tell both teams are definitely winding down in terms of, paying attention or playing their A game in particular, and it's both sides. It's not just Hong Kong University, it's also Tsinghua. See, the clock is winding down. We got less than 2 minutes left to go in this game. Again, luckily, Hong Kong has a day off. A beautiful finish from the top by University of Hong Kong.
That was a great three. And CJ, 3 points. Corner, open again from the three. Couldn't put that away. University of Hong Kong just trying to finish as strong as possible. Just heard it 3 earlier. Can they get another big basket? No. Butterfingers, like you say. They're Taylor, jelly. I think I call that sweaty hands because this is a very hot stadium. We can't see that on TV. We can't see that on TV, but we can tell you it's like the weather outside. It is very, very warm.
Yeah, no notes. It's been a fabulous day of games. The only critique is maybe blast the AC a little bit.
Yeah, but the three is good by the Tsinghua University team. 22, Jia Yimo. 1 minute to go. And they're chasing 100. Can University of Hong Kong stop them from getting to 100? They've got 19 points in this period. The Tsinghua University team. Hong Kong sends it for the three. Off target. And Chi Kwon-do with the package. Playing at the point guard position. Corner, three. Not quite 100 yet. University of Hong Kong just trying to waste as much time as they can. takes the two, won't go. And I think Tsinghua University wanted to do the sportsmanlike thing and say enough is enough. As they say in Hong Kong, 搞定, which means complete and finished. This game is done. Congratulations to Tsinghua University for a massive, massive victory over the University of Hong Kong, 98-55. Congratulations to the University of Hong Kong, who just kept it very, very competitive, despite what the scoreboard says, with one of the best teams in this competition.
Yeah, absolutely. Credit goes to University of Hong Kong, though. They managed to score the most in the final minutes, the final quarter of this game. Game 3 of day 1 of AUBL, as we see the players cross over, giving each other respective handshakes, as we're going to determine who the player of the game is. I mean, I think we have a lot of players from Tsinghua to give credit to.
I can't pick one. I mean, I was going to select Lo Ching-wen, but, you know, he hardly played any minutes towards the end of the third and the fourth, so I'm not sure. Walk us through the stats there, Tay.
Yeah, again, kind of hasn't really evolved throughout the entirety of the game. The Tsinghua University, they're making more, they're shooting more, and their buckets are falling. In particular for the 3 points, 9-26 as opposed to 6-28. Free throws too, a little bit too physical on Tsinghua, lands them with 17 points from free throws. Rebounds 55-34. Well, we don't need to say it again and again, but it's a size. It's really a matter of size and experience, because we're talking about the turnovers, not on the stats though. The University of Hong Kong committed 20 turnovers, only 12 from the Tsinghua side. As we have Frank here shortly announcing the player of the game.
获得本场比赛夸克最佳球员奖的是来自清华大学1号辛泰诚，掌声欢迎。
And it's Chen Zichen.
The player
Interesting.
of the game goes
Xin Taicheng from Tsinghua.
Exactly, and I don't think Zoe's having
1号队
any
员
trouble
辛
with
泰诚
language. This
获
one
得
is
本
Mandarin,
场单场比
and she
赛
will
最
translate
佳
it
球
in
员
English. So
送上我们的
she
奖
will
牌。
do it perfectly indeed. There's the
请可以
award, and I'm going. Where's the mascot?
Yeah, where's the stuffed animal?
Where's the mascot? Come on, give him the mascot.
We want
好的，恭喜！
equality.
接下来是采访时间。
And Zoe will take it away for the interview.
观众朋友们，您正在收看的是2025亚洲大学生篮球联赛的比赛直播。站在我身边的是刚刚拿到本场比赛夸克本场比赛最佳球员奖的来自清华大学的1号西泰诚。那么呢，接下来我来采访一下他。 今天赢得比赛的感受。First, I'm gonna ask him the question about how does he's feeling right now after this victory.
首先，今天第一场球我们能拿到开门红，我非常开心，非常兴奋。我觉得，这场球我们大比分获胜，为这个系列赛的开始打了一个很好的基础吧。但我希望我们下一场比赛还有之后的比赛不要懈怠，继续保持。
I feel really excited for the first winnings. It's a good beginning. I hope we could keep going in the following games. And everyone know the fans know the player, Tsinghua University player, and the AUBL through 夸克。 大家呢都是通过夸克来了解到 AUBL 和我们清华大学的球员这么优秀的球员。那么接下来让西泰诚为我们分享一下，还有什么话想要对支持他的球迷说的？
首先我非常感谢大家可以支持清华大学，没有大家支持我们，没有大家支持我们也走不到今天这里吧。然后同时我觉得大家支持给我们提供了动力，完了也给我们当我们就是在场上累的时候或者遇到困难的时候，听到球迷的支持，给我们非常大的帮助。
The message from the 夸克 player of the game sending to the fans is thank you everyone, thanks all the fans, thank you for your support. Without your supporting, we cannot play so well on the court. Thank you and keep going.
谢谢大家。
Thank you.
And what a game, 98-55. A huge, huge victory for Tsinghua University over the University of Hong Kong. Well, as Taylor and I said throughout the game, they gave it everything, short-handed, only 9 players, now down to 8 players, Taylor, because of an injury for Ray Chong. I think he's got a calf strain, but we'll report more about that as we know more throughout the week. But Taylor, summarize today very, very quickly about what your thoughts about these two teams in terms of giving it their all for their university.
Well, as we saw from Tsinghua University, it's the size and the classic bully ISO ball. I mean, again, we're seeing that translated in we're going to see that in all of the mainland Chinese teams, and that's just how it is playing professionally. As opposed to University of Hong Kong, well, I think there were bouts of greatness and a lot of potential from that very young but very inexperienced team. So we'll see coming down with the new coach, Winston Tam, taking over the reins after James Chan. Credit goes to him, though. Solid effort, double-digit scores with every single quarter for Hong Kong.
Well, you said it the best there, Taylor. You know, university students up against professionals, because a lot of the collegiate athletes in China, in the People's Republic of China, they have a lot of their athletes in the full-time professional system, doing their degrees part-time or semi-time, or, well, as full-time as you can be when you're a professional athlete. But, you know, enough said. That is the game. Congratulations to Tsinghua University, 98-55 victory over the University of Hong Kong. Don't forget, everyone, join us in the opening ceremony in the next 20-plus minutes. And then after that, we've got the final game from me, Ben Ibrahim, and Taylor Chen. We're not going to say goodbye. We'll say catch you later. You're watching the AUBL 2025.